Hey, folks. So yeah, everyone was right about Adam Warlock from the patch notes. He's pretty nuts. So strap in for what looks to be a meta-defining PvP character who may have some PvE value. We'll check that out just in a minute. But in the meantime, I do want to go over the changes for this character and what really makes him tick, because this is a massive upgrade for one of the most expensive characters in the game. So, you know, you do want to make a decision carefully and not FOMO into building him, especially if you don't have the resources to go all the way to tier 4. So yeah, we'll check him at level 70. Once I get him to 80, we'll check him at 80, so on and so forth. To be honest with you guys, I'll probably tier 4 him because I genuinely like Adam Warlock. I think he's cool, and I also like PvP. But that being said, we'll have to wait and see. So let's take a look here. First skill, boom. Okay, bunch of punches and then a big flash. Oh, we gotta turn that thing off. That's mega annoying. He doesn't have any VFX, so that's kind of sad. He keeps the tier 3 skill the same. First skill looks cool. Second skill is really the money maker. He loses the staff, but now he just slams down with his hands. But what's way cooler, and probably the coolest thing about this character in general, is that when you get hit, he does this crazy spin move. He does this insane laser hands spin move. This looks really cool. It basically looks like he's dual wielding massive lightsabers, and then he just does a giga spin. So yeah, I really like this skill. Unfortunately, this is also the skill that's going to give people the most PTSD and headache, because this is his counter skill. So you're going to see yourself dying a lot in PvP to that skill. So yeah, just prepare for that. His third skill, he creates a little cocoon, and then he jumps up and blasts it. Looks pretty cool, and then he does a little kick at the end. It's not the infinite attack that he used to have. So with his old skill, with his old third skill, he would slam the ground and then just pulse it, and that was like an infinite skill, like Cable's fifth skill and Cyclops' old fifth skill, etc. This is no longer an infinite skill. It has a finite number of hits, and when it's over, it's over. His new fourth skill, pretty cool. He pulls out some sort of like weird net, and then he just punches a bunch of times with a nice long iframe, and he leaves a tornado at the end. And then his new fifth skill, he jumps up with some orbs, and then he explodes, and then it leaves this lightning on the ground. So they did give him 4 brand new skills. You could even say they gave him 5 brand new skills. As far as the animations go, as far as like the art department goes and stuff like that, and the visuals, they did an excellent job. And again, this might seem hypocritical or sort of flip-floppy to some people, because in yesterday's video I was ranting about Adam Warlock and ranting about a lot of the decisions, but unfortunately, a lot of the decisions that are bad for this game are around, you know, the price of items, around the scarcity of items, around the lack of game mode updates, and the lack of game mode sort of maintenance, right? To maintain these game modes so that they're evergreen. The game doesn't struggle in the aspects of art department, you know, the aspects of animations and things like that. Those people that they've hired and that they have working on this game for years now, they do a fantastic job. They do a fantastic job. And if they have moved, like if those people have moved on and there's new people in place, I can't really tell, because the quality and the fidelity of the skill animations is still at a very high level. Maybe the uniqueness, the creativity of the skills has dropped a little bit, but that's also to be expected in a game with, you know, over 400 different characters in total when you calculate all the uniforms. I mean, there's like 250 characters and then there's 400 uniforms. So you're looking at like upwards of 700 variations, and then you multiply that potentially by 3 or 4. You're looking at thousands of skill variations. There's bound to be more overlap as the years go on. As far as the skill rotation goes for Adam, it seems like the best one is a 3 cancel 5 delay 4, and you just delay 4 for him to jump up into the air. Okay, so it's you just delay 5, excuse me. You delay 5 until he jumps up in the air. So it's 3, 5. When he goes up in the air, you cancel into 4, and you let it rip. If you have the tier 3 up for Adam, which I'll show you guys in a minute when I'm playing him, you would delay 6, and then 3, 5, and then 4. I kind of doubt you're going to be able to proc on all that. I have major doubts that you're going to be able to proc on that with something like an energy, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, the rest of the build is identical to where I had him at. By the way, the uniform is very expensive to build. I didn't get his potential today, sad egg. But yeah, it's about 25 million gold. It cost me about 25 million gold to get his uniform to Mythic, because I didn't have a lot of the rank BAM, right? The rank 5 BAM, the rank 4 BAM, the rank 3 BAM. Like, I don't have any of them now. And I'm talking about these ones, right? I didn't have any of the 3, 4, or 5. Or sorry, the 6, 4, the 6, 5, and 4. And that ended up being very costly. So just a heads up, if you're buying this uniform and you don't have a lot of gold, but you want to rank it up because it doesn't take bios, yeah, it's kind of rough. As far as the uniform options go, check them out because I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this. We have Thena from Eternals, we have Quasar, we have Sif, Miss Marvel Kamala Khan, and then Captain America Sam Wilson. An interesting bag of characters. I would say these are pretty good options. Not the best, not the worst. No tier 4s, which is unfortunate. But yeah, you have a great support in Sif. I mean, Quasar's the worst. Thena's is very expensive to get. So yeah, I guess you could say these uniforms kind of suck, or these options kind of suck. There's a difference, right? There's two kinds of uniform options that suck. There's the uniform options that suck because they're really old. That's not the case here. This is the case of uniform options suck because they're super expensive to build up those uniforms. But yeah, that's sort of the issue for Adam as far as the uniform goes. Now let's check out how he performs in content. I think we originally started with stage 34 of Null, so that is what we're going to be taking a look at. And it's 3, 5, 4, and we proc. Okay, looking very good. We're going to try and dodge the cage. We did dodge the cage. Don't think we got our proc off properly, but that's okay. We're going to go into 6. We have the stun immunity. We're going to just proc on 6. Because, yeah, our proc is up right now. We're going to now proc on the proper 3, 5, 4. Hey, okay, 30 seconds. Really good. Okay, so he's at least 15 seconds faster in the first phase, which is not a small amount of time to be faster. Just a heads up here. Let's see how fast his burst damage is in this little window of time that we have. It's not bad. Hey. It's not bad. Oh, okay. So he does with the co-op skill. Nice. Okay. So quick little tip here. At least with this team, he does the 4th skill with his co-op. So that means that you can do 6 delayed cancel, 3 cancel co-op, and you can actually proc on that. So that's a nice little alternative that you have on some of the rotations. That's a lot of damage. Wow. So just a heads up. Let's proc on 6 here and see what happens. Awesome. Push them to the next phase. Okay, so this seems like a pretty big upgrade for the boy Adam. Let's take a look here. Nice. And we're out of there. Very nice. Wow. So under 100 seconds, under 90 seconds. That was an 83-second. All right, here we go. We're going to try 49 of Mephisto. I'm interested to see how well he can do damage-wise, but also how well he can survive, because we're not going to give him any fire resist strikers, so I want to see what this looks like for Adam. I was testing him out a little bit, and I sincerely think that the tier 3 is not worth trying to proc on, so I'm just going to cancel it instantly into another skill. I think I missed my proc there. That's really annoying. I missed my proc, and actually because I missed my proc and I started so early, the 4th skill. Oh, we're in the next phase. Sick. But the 4th skill tornado triggered my next proc as well. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Okay, let's pop off. Yeah, this is nice. Regular rotation does, close to 8 bars. This is much better. And he can tank this. Check this out. So this little tornado attack that Mephisto does, yeah, Adam can tank that. Very, very nice. Now, I do have a 5-star artifact, but I genuinely think he can do it with a 4-star artifact as well. My HP almost never moved under, 75%. So that was very, very nice. And the thing with Mephisto for Adam is he also has the cleanse, which means I'm almost never getting, when I'm using the 2nd skill at the end, it's giving me 5 seconds debuff. So I'm almost never getting that residual burn damage, right? So you just add the 2 in at the end. You do 3, 5 with a slight delay into 4. And then when 4 ends, when he lands, you do... and there's someone, I can't remember now, but there's someone that his 4th skill reminds me of. Someone watching the video will know what I'm talking about. His 4th skill, the way he teleports around. They definitely copied and pasted that animation in a way from somebody else. This part here, I'm not doing too well on. We're kind of delayed. I find that his 4th skill has a long cooldown, so you have to be careful sometimes. If you've done a lot of rotations in a row, his 4th skill can kind of start to lag behind. And then if it's too far behind, you can't cancel out of 5 fast enough. And then you'll miss it. But we're doing pretty good right now, 2 minutes. And he's on his last third of his HP. And honestly, yeah, when he stands still, he moves around too much in this phase for Adam. So Adam's AoE is good, but not amazing, right? His targeting could be better because you can see the damage fluctuates quite a bit when Mephisto moves. But there you go, 2.5 minutes on stage 49. Not bad. We did test Gene stage 9, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and take one final look here. I'm very happy with his performance at level 70, but we just want to make absolutely sure that things are popping off the way that they appear to be popping off. So yeah, nice little 15 bar combo there. Let's see how he tanks this attack. Nice. Yeah, I'm starting the rotations a little bit early. You got to be super careful not to do that because the 4th skill has a really long cooldown. And if you're not ready to pop it off, you're going to get stuck in the 5th skill and you're going to proc early. So you got to watch the 4th skill basically. You can only really start the rotation when the 4th skill has about 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds left on the cooldown. If you start earlier than that, you're absolutely risking missing your timing because the delay on 5 is very short. Right? If you're finding that you're proccing on the tornado of 4 as well, what you can do is you can cancel the 4th skill. That's nice tracking there. You can cancel the 4th skill before the tornado by going into 2, and that means you're also going to get the debuff cleanse from the 2nd skill. And then if they hit you as well, you get the you get that counter, which is some good damage. The damage on 2 is bad if you don't get the counter, so I wouldn't rely on that for damage. But if you just use it with the 4th skill, I think it's a nice way to sort of put all of his skills together. I want to see if he can tank this part here. Okay, let's go ahead and pop off. Nice. Oh, okay, so shit. Right, the purple things. Right. Okay, yeah. So he could almost do this in 100 seconds. That's not bad. I think this is a big upgrade. I gotta go and check the times, but I'm pretty sure this is a fat upgrade for him just as is. If you have 1,500 crystals to spare, and you already had Adam at tier 3, this might be a pretty good upgrade here for him. I think we got this on lock here. Oh, just a little shy. There we go. Not bad. 2 minutes on stage 9. Not bad at all for level 70. Not bad at all. And super tanky, right? That's the other thing. Super duper tanky. Didn't really have an issue. And also, even if you die, you can revive. So pretty big upgrade, I'd say, for Adam at level 70. Obviously, 80 is going to be massive. Tier 4 is going to be massive. The only other thing to test really is PvP. So I will drop a follow-up video testing his PvP. Probably not going to get his potential anytime soon. So yeah, we do have that to look forward to. I'm also going to be playing Diablo 4, so I'm going to be busy with that. So yeah, log in, boys. Anyways, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Adam Warlock and this mini update. I know I didn't cover the faction battle. There is a faction battle as well, but it's very straightforward. Just pick a side and play and get your rewards. And actually, you don't even have to play these missions. These missions cost energy. I've done the math. If you just do all of your dailies, you'll get all of the faction battle rewards. I promise. But yeah, if you're short a few points at the end in the last couple days, you can just do them. But I wouldn't start doing them from the beginning unless you're trying to go for like top ranking, which I have no interest in, so I'll just save my energy for other things. Anywho, that's all. Very small update. So yeah, them's the beans. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.